Hello guys, welcome to another cast here. It's been a while since I covered some of my own games, like casting my replays, not just streaming them. It's very difficult to actually do a very well commented work during your live gameplay on the streams, so I might be reviewing also some games that were already like first-person viewed streamed in the past, but perhaps not as well covered in a cast. So that's that. And also today we'll be focusing on a rather interesting matchup: Space Marines versus Necrons. I chose some replays from the best Necron players. At least like the consensus in the community is somewhat aligned on this part. Bloody Monster, Master Yoba. I will also include some of my games, although I do not claim to be the best Necron player by any means. But just for comparison and to maybe defend my name, rage bait a bit, and get haters to cope with some stuff, I'll just decided I will include my games as well. So we'll just jump into the games. There's plenty of replays that we'll be watching, so let's get started. Without any further ado, we'll begin with the last game in the list. It should be like more or less chronological, and it will be Bloody Monster versus All-Seeing Eye Space Marines. By the way, all of the games, the Space Marine player will be All-Seeing Eye, like recognized by the entire community already as the best Space Marine player. I'd say a rather controversial name in the community. He is also suspected in map hack usage, which I do not claim he's 100% map hack by any means, but needless to say, a lot of people are suspicious on this player. So let's get into the games. On the bottom side here on Tranquility's end, a remastered version of the map, it's All-Seeing Eye playing Space Marines, Barracks and Generator opening. On the top side it's Bloody Monster using his nickname Virulence, playing Necrons. By the way, I just downloaded all the games that I could find from Bloody Monster versus All-Seeing Eye on those stats, and all the games of Master Yoba versus All-Seeing Eye on those stats. It's not like just I selected some specific games, that's all the replays like available on the platform that I could find. So there will be wins, there will be losses for all the players, as I recall, although I do not remember which games exactly were won and by whom. So having a look at what Bloody Monster is doing here, building 6 generators as standard as it gets. Approved, I'd say. Generator opening from All-Seeing Eye, no scout harass, which is quite interesting. One moment guys, let me do this, scroll right a bit higher. Yeah, this is much better.
Beware the alien.
Commander is out. All-Seeing Eye decides not to harass with scouts, as he did in some of my games. In fact, I do believe this opening is probably better for Space Marines. Scout harass might fail big time if you don't do a good job. It's a huge investment and can be a waste of time as well. So far so good, no pressure for Necron, he's feeling great, taking 3 of the points close to his base. Yeah, as I've said, it's been a while since I casted replays. I missed doing this. It's been mostly Dazi doing the work lately, and Mr. Landshark on YouTube. They are both amazing at casting. I am not sure what criteria they use though when they are selecting replays, because sometimes it feels kinda biased seeing only defeats of certain top level players. So just one bit I wanted to comment on.
What would you have me do?
Taking hits.
As already mentioned, here I downloaded all the games I could find between Bloody Monster, Master Yoba, and will also include my replays that I have, not only on those stats where you can find the match history, but also from my PC I had some saved.
While the enemies of the Emperor
Zero
still
pressure
draw
so
breath,
far
there can
from
be
All
no
Seeing Eye,
peace.
puts economy instead, focuses on economy upgrades, and now we'll add the Space Marines, which I believe is great, by the way, good play style. I do remember Lamo, Space Marine player, also did this similar build all the time, and I believe it's like really good. By the time Necron can hit your base, you can have a lot of LP2s, and you will also have the Space Marines out, and also a good economy. Bloody getting the Disruption Field for 200 power, goes back with the Necron Warriors, feels a bit of pressure. Necron Lord on the other side wants to take down the LP.
You are fortunate that I permit you to bask in my glory. You presume too much.
And tier 2 on the way from All Seeing Eye. Miscontrol by the Necron Lord here, loses about a third of HP. Also happens to me sometimes.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
We stand ready.
The Emperor protects.
Scouts ready.
Attempts to push into this LP here, uses phase shift before he goes in, getting a few more reinforcement and maybe some flayed ones. Yeah, Bloody has flayed ones in the Monolith. And uses Chronometron. Interesting choice here. Does he have the DPS though? Like to kill any Marines? Usually when you go for the Chronometron, you want to end the game early, or it might play a bad joke with you. Solar Pulse also, so that means no Phylactery for the Lord. He will have Solar Pulse, Chronometron, and Phase Shift. Rather vulnerable Lord in tier 2. So this is like typical tier 1.5 push, which I really do not like to do this against Space Marines. It's just way too risky, and the timing is clearly off for Bloody. Meanwhile, All Seeing Eye is getting the Chaplain out.
What would you have me do?
Direct us to
Men, we must withdraw.
Again, Chronometron getting used. So yeah, as you can see, Bloody doing a good job with the Chronometron, tier 1.5, but this actually does not change much in regards to the outcome of the game, because now he sees All Seeing Eye is actually tier 2.5 and he is still tier 1.5. This is a huge investment what Bloody did here. I mean, it's a rather old school playstyle. Many used to play like this back in the day, but I just don't find it efficient. It's way too risky to play like this. Just my 2 cents on this aspect of the game. Lord kinda low. Bloody does not want to decap in there.
under fire.
Chappie already out. He will soon give this high regeneration to the commander as well when he gets nearby. And the Grey Knights are here to punish the warriors. Bloody does not teleport these warriors back just yet.
Heresy grows. The Empire guides my blade.
All-Seeing Eye will also save this LP, will not give it back to Bloody. Meanwhile, Bloody Monster goes tier 2.
Make your demands, but be quick.
By the way, this bunch of replays and the video is purely for educational purposes and like historical record. Decided to record some of these games. I do believe at least Bloody, Master Yoba and All-Seeing Eye are like really good with Necrons in the past 5 years or something. So do not take this as an offense if you're the player in one of these games. Again, Chronometron getting used by the Lord. He barely survives on 20 HP. And Bloody will save it.
4 minutes until taken.
Only 17 income. Yeah, how do you play with this economy against the Space Marine with this income? How? I guess there's no answer to this question, because it's not possible when you're that far behind.
Direct us to the enemy. Fear denies faith. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. I accept the challenge. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Armory up for All-Seeing Eye in here, all looks great. Sadly, Bloody could not do any damage to the Space Marine in this game. He tried this tier 1.5 hard push, which I do believe is a mistake. Solar Pulse is not properly used. By the way, the games are in chronological order, so at this point Bloody is probably less experienced, as in compared to the replays we'll see some moments later. At this point, Space Marine doesn't even care about the turrets and LP3. They are not really killable. All-Seeing Eye will go into the Necrons base and join this, because there's clearly nothing Bloody can do about this bunch of Space Terminators. Space Cyborgs. Cyborgs, better said. GG gets called by Bloody, and All-Seeing Eye leading with 1-0. I will have to note it down on the scores also. Let me make a text document on the desktop and track the scores as well. So Bloody, ASE 0-1 so far. Well, that was a rather interesting game, definitely well played by All-Seeing Eye, nothing fishy detected, it's really hard to say whether this player is legitimate or not. I don't want to make like any hard claims on this. At least the games I played against him did not feel like he cheated or anything. I do genuinely believe All-Seeing Eye is a solid player, he is good.
Today, the enemy
And we'll never know who of these players are cheating unless Relic does really anything about the engine and implements anti-cheat, so players cannot use map hack and unit control, which obviously cannot be proven. Hope you guys enjoyed this first game. There's still plenty to come, so don't run anywhere. I will delete each replay once it's watched. Next one on Shrine of Excellion, also the remastered version of the map. It's also All-Seeing Eye versus Bloody Monster, uses another nickname. On Shrine of Excellion, in All-Seeing Eye's defense, I have to say this is extremely SM-favored map, so I am not expecting Necrons to win here. But it will also serve as an example why. Like, why is this map so bad? I guess we're about to find out.
Scouts awaiting orders. Reporting for duty. Scouts in position.
On the bottom side, all-seeing eye with Space Marines gets the 4 scout opening. Now Bloody will send a scarab for decapture or scouting. The second scarab for scouting and the third one to get a point. So that means only one scarab can build the gens for 1 minute. It affects the economy very, very highly.
Defending objective.
Like, Space Marine is getting economy up much, much faster if you do this. So Bloody kept the scarabs in the fog of war. Scouts were not expecting them to get here.
At your command. Defending objective.
Now that's an interesting run, though, I have to say. All-seeing guy sending just in time for a decap. That's very interesting to notice.
Scouts awaiting orders. Position secure.
And a second decap by Bloody, but the scarabs will die. They will not decap this. And I do believe this scarab did not pay for itself. Only one decap, it's not worth it. So that's gonna be 5 generators. Necron warrior squad into the summoning core. I'm not quite kinda getting what he wants to do with this. Probably fast Necron warrior upgrade, I assume. He won't have enough resources for the disruption field though. Commander is here, Bloody will fight it in close combat. Warriors are good against commanders in close combat. If you send 2 squads, they are good. Only one squad is obviously not good enough.
Scouts ready.
Faith is our shield. This day shall be a glorious one.
All-seeing guy doing a good job in here, decapping another point with the scouts. Make of it what you will on that side.
Faith is our shield. This day shall be
And it looks bad for Necrons. Now, what I said at the start of the game, why is this map so bad for Necrons? Well, we see clearly why. SM opens with 4 scouts and gets huge map control domination really quickly. By the time Necron manages to get out some solid bunch, like Necron warrior, some upgrades, the Space Marine already has the whole map, and the pressure is too much for the Necron to handle. Look at this, the turret will be cancelled. Will be cancelled by the Space Marine. Bloody didn't even bother to delete it. I mean, come on, at least you can hit the delete button and get your power back. Fights head to head with the Force Commander, which I consider a big mistake. It's not worth trading HP with this fat guy. An ally is always useful. Another turret here almost cancelled without deletion. I mean, at this point Necron is under so much pressure, it's probably doesn't even care. And that's it, I guess. Game's about to end. By the way, 1 second. I think I can improve one aspect of this recording if I do this. One moment, guys. Just bear with me 1 moment. Okay. Should be good. So we won't have any spoilers for the timeline. Like I used to do this all the time in the past when I was casting. Just forgot about this element now, but it was obvious. Yeah, it's game over here. All-seeing guy is gonna win this. I do believe he can beat any Necron player like on this map, not just Bloody. It's really difficult for the Necrons. So this is a very much excusable defeat, but Even if it seems so easy, I just want to show it. Maybe the Space Marine players can learn from this how to play the matchup properly, how to pressure Necron early game. And this is how you do it, guys. This is textbook anti-Necron play.
Scouts here. Yes, my lord. Scouts ready.
The Emperor protects.
3 squads of Marines, bunch of scouts.
Scouts ready.
All-seeing eye can even do the sniper rifles on them.
The Emperor.
I mean, you do not need cheats to win this matchup on this map, that's for sure.
At your command. At your
Crazy
command.
Wraith in here, not sure what he forgot in that base when
Beware the alien.
it's hell next to his home happening. GG gets called, and this is a quick 2-0 lead for All-Seeing Eye. I need to note this down. Alright, let's check the post-game stats also. 19 units killed by All-Seeing Eye, 2 units killed by Bloody Monster, as one-sided as it gets. Going into the next one, Necrons versus Space Marines on Quest's Triumph. Now that's another map which is not not good for Necron, right? It's not as bad as Meeting of Minds or Shrine of Excellion, but definitely not one of those balanced maps. So in Bloody Monster's defense, it's a really tough matchup on this map, I'd say.
Scouts reporting for duty.
But maybe he can win this. Fingers crossed. On the left hand side, a Bloody Monster, and on the right, All-Seeing Eye. Doing his
Scouts reporting for duty.
like most commonly used opening for scouts.
Scouts here.
Here to serve.
Scouts reporting for duty. Yes, my lord.
Into Force Commander, no generator this time. I mean, there are so many
Area
points on this
secured.
map. You have 5 strategic points, 2 relics,
Defending
3
objectives.
critical locations. I mean, you can even take this, which turns into 6 strategic points. It's really a lot. Bloody Monster wants to build a tower,
Area secured.
which might be easily killed if All-Seeing Eye brings the bunch of Marines into this light cover. I do not believe this is a good decision. Maybe he just wants to win time by placing the turret in there and leaving Force Commander bashing it for some time until he gets some army out in the base. Gets quickly out with a squad of Necron warriors. Bloody Monster, not scared at all, it seems, although this is a very risky move, I must say. If the tactical marines are getting to you from this side, reinforced with the Force Commander, this squad is RIP. So it's a very confident move from Bloody. He's keeping the Scarabs nearby, he wants to defend them with warriors, that's why he's getting out of the base. Anyways, he probably studied All-Seeing Eye's playstyle after he lost the previous 2 games, and
Walk softly and carry a big
knows that there won't be tacticals early on this map.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Or at least to some degree he does not expect All-Seeing Eye to do fast tacticals and just go scouts, right? When the map has so many strategic points. Obviously the reason why it's considered bad for Necrons, mainly because it has so many strategic points. 5 on your side, plus relic, plus 3 critical locations. This one is not hard to contest if you're versus
My
Necrons.
faith is my shield.
And you can even fight for this point easily. So yeah, Necron is pretty much left with these points there. The base. I hate to watch the game like this, feels like map hack usage, so most of the time I use the first person view of a player. Like, I prefer to see what a legitimate player sees when he plays.
From eternal slumber, I rise once more to take my place among the
it's about time. Only plus 60 for Bloody. Big investment in the warriors, reinforcing them in the turret. Wow, he even built a turret here. Very interesting choice. Why would you do it? It does not even reach the listening post. Oh my.
Silence, fool.
Goes for the sixth generator, and all-seeing guy going for the sniper rifles.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
2 squads of marines so far.
Area secured.
More than enough to deal with those. Okay, so I was wrong. Apparently the turret... No, it still does not reach it, right? It was the Lord who damaged the LP. Very unfortunate for Bloody. He has to maybe delete this. Or he maybe built it to defend this obelisk in case all-seeing guy comes here to take it down.
Make your demands, but be quick. Make your demands, but be quick.
Bloody will go through the middle, likely wants to decap this critical location. Nice jump with the Lord in here, disrupts the squad and a bunch of marines will die. Even uses the turret for the pathing, approved. You will see this a lot in high level gameplay from the Necrons, using turrets. In my times I even used Monolith to block path of infantry, enemy infantry from retreat. You can basically use a Monolith if you're floating and block their path. Kill many of them. Terrible fighting here from Bloody Monster, no idea what he's thinking here, like pure suicidal move. Maybe he already left the game, it's hard to tell. I mean, if you have eyes to see, you cannot assume you'll just win this, right? I do assume it was like a disconnect or something. This looks really, really bad. Bloody just lost everything, sadly, and all-seeing guy will move. Bloody says GG, he did not disconnect, it was just a desperate move, I guess. 27 to 8 units killed here on resources. About 100% more for all-seeing guy, so you see how this is ridiculous. For some reason it shows Bloody as having a lead, which is totally inaccurate. You can see the total power gathered by Bloody is 1800, and total resources from all-seeing guy is 39. $100 for the requisition spent and 400 for power spent, so that's basically more than 100% lead on resources compared to Necrons. Nice map, right? Well, difficult map for Necrons, no doubt, but I do believe Bloody can do better than this if he does not build 2 turrets in this matchup. They are pretty useless in this matchup, to let you in on a secret. Okay, we'll jump into the next game. Just pause briefly so I don't lose track of the score. All-seeing guy leading 3-0 so far against Bloody Monster. The 4th game between them on Tranquility's end. The first map, as in the first game, we've seen between these two.
What is your will?
On the top side, all-seeing guy will open again with a gen. And Bloody Monster on the bottom side. Hey Astro, how did you delete the fog? Have a closer look. Like, it's never happening. If you're watching my streams, I always have the ambient fog enabled, both in Definitive Edition and in Soulstorm versions. And this is about the max camera height I ever use. I don't dislike like the zoomer style camera. It's
I await your instructions.
too much abuse, in my opinion. This game was like designed to play with approximately this height, I believe. You can't really get higher than this. In Definitive Edition camera mod, I assume this is about the default max distance you can get.
Area secured.
Necron Warrior's out for Bloody, he's getting the Necron Lord next. Interesting scouting here with a full squad of scarabs roaming around the map, not doing much. The warriors are here running right straight towards that scout squad. How do you do this, man?
Praise the Emperor. Today the enemy shall know
Defending
fear.
objective. Defending objective.
So Bloody almost took this point. Warriors are no longer needed on this side. He will send the squad towards the right, as it should be done. And the Lord is also out.
This day shall be a
Scouts
glorious
awaiting
one for the
orders.
Imperium.
Damage.
The replays that we're watching today, all of them are from Dawn of War Soulstorm 1.3 version, no mods. This is like the balance that all the players casted in this video played. The original online balance that is also part of Dawn of War
Position
Definitive
secure.
Edition auto-match ranking system. LP denied in here for all-seeing eye, will be decapped, well done. I like this from Bloody, he's doing really well. We'll also get the Forbidden Archive, a very expensive tier 1 game, supposedly. Feels like an overkill, but Bloody knows better what he's doing.
Marine squad
Getting the
deployed.
armory now.
Most beneficent one.
We are the
While
Emperor's
the enemies
chosen.
of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Classic move in here, sending Necron Lord into the enemy base, but most of the time he won't be able to do much in there.
Fire.
Scouts in position.
A scout run
Scouts
by
awaiting
into the
orders.
Necron's base, Bloody will make a wraith to deal with them. The armory is up, Lord is under threat. That LP2 is too much away pain, has to jump
On
away
alert, brothers. The
and maybe
enemy
get
must
back
be
home and
nearby.
help the warriors fighting these marines, because it's gonna be tough. Stopping a full squad of marines and the force commander, it's like not an easy task for two Necron warrior squad that are
Defending
not even
objective.
fully
Denies
reinforced.
faith.
If they were fully reinforced, they'd be
objective.
fine. Okay, the flayed ones are here to save the day though.
We stand ready.
Here to serve.
You have my attention for now. You have my attention for now.
Flamers are here, Bloody will take the phase shift, obvious choice. By far the cheapest and also the best art for the Necron Lord.
But I permit you to bask bask
It can get you out of all sorts of bad situations, kinda similar to Elder's Fleet of Foot, except you can only enable it for a limited time.
6 minutes until taken victory.
It can protect the Lord, save him from bad situations, regen his health. It can also regen nearby units, make them invulnerable to damage while the phase shift is active, and also it does not allow infantry from dealing any damage. Well, I do believe it's really good for a tier 1 art. And I much prefer phase shift over chronometron. Sometimes you can do phase shift chronometron without solar pulse, which is not ideal unless your infantry deals a ton of damage in head-to-hand combat and you don't need solar pulse to blind the enemy. It's very rare that you'd use this combo, but it can be good against Sisters of Battle.
I do not appreciate my time being wasted. Make your demands, but
Good engage here. Bloody Monster will take this LP1 down, leaving All Seeing Eye on lower income. It's gonna get to 86 income to 30. Yeah, the phase shift also allows for this good engagement. Really good stuff.
Scouts ready.
Scout's still running away from this damned Wraith for about 5 minutes now. Tier 2 is up for Bloody, and he's getting the Wraith upgrade and the Greater Summoning Core. Tier 2 also up for All Seeing Eye.
Awaiting orders. Fire. Direct us to the enemy.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Good job in here by the Wraith. Sweet fatality. Bloody clearly wants to distract the Space Marine here, starts building a turret, maybe inflict some panic into All Seeing Eye's brain and force him into making some mistakes, because you clearly need to do this in the matchup. So far we can see Space Marines dominating with All Seeing Eye leading 4-0. Does not look bad for any of the players. It's very hard to tell who wins this.
Taking heavy fire.
The Rhino is here, however. All Seeing Eye will get down, throw the smoke grenade. Necron warriors won't be doing much damage in here. The turret will destroy the Rhino, most likely. Nice pathing. A really good one, and the Rhino will go down. That was sweet. Loved it. Does this turret reach the relic though? I mean, it could have been placed like slightly closer to the relic and also deal damage to the relic. It's a really good spot for a turret when you're playing Elder also. You can either build it here to reach the turret, or like here in this place, if you want to turret rush and surprise the Elder. However, experienced Elder players are dealing with these turret rushes extremely easy. It's like a no-brainer. You just go and take the points from the Necron's side. Anyways, does not look great for All Seeing Eye, and he quits the game. He gives up. Obviously the machine cult was a complete waste, a huge mistake making it in the matchup. The Rhino is useless. Even if you try to counter harass, go into the Necron's base, they will just TP in the base, take down your Rhino with the Immortals, and yeah, the machine cult is pretty much a waste in the matchup. Huge mistake. I do not encourage any SM players building the machine cult. It's always better to prioritize triple heroes, like always. With the triple heroes in here and some missile launchers on the Marines, it would have been an easy fight for All Seeing Eye. Like, you cannot deny that. Anyways, there's no excuse. If we're to think like this, we can find tons of excuses for every game, right? Hey, X player won because Y player made that and that mistake. I mean, it's very common in the community. Everyone does this, but it's pure lamery, in my opinion. Credit has to be given to the winner at all times, no matter what happens in the game. Like, Bloody clearly played really well in this game, and he deserved to win. Like, he outplayed Space Marines. All-Seeing Eye made the mistake by building the machine pit. Simply not good in the matchup. And he lost, simple as that. Having a look at units killed, 25, still more units killed by All-Seeing Eye, only 22 by Bloody, but he manages to win. I mean, All-Seeing Eye probably left prematurely. He still had all of his infantry up. He just gave up. Nice game so far. So what was the score now? 41 for All-Seeing Eye, right? Next game on Battle Marshes, also Bloody with All-Seeing Eye. Very aggressive opening here from SM, goes for scouts before the second servitor. Obviously wants to go and harass the Necron.
Yes, my lord. Scouts reporting for duty.
Safely sending 2 squads of scouts, fully reinforced, towards the Necron's base, so Necron will be harassed from 2 sides. Myself being a Necron player, at least when I used to play actively, I can say this is really painful, this sort of harass. You can't even build like a turret on one side or the other side. It's really hard to decide on which side you should be building a turret. Oftentimes, building it here in the middle only defends this point and the generators, so it's not ideal. You'd like to defend yourself at least from one entry point if you build a turret usually. So very often it's just not built, and Necron has to cope with this sort of harass by using Necron warriors and delaying his economy build-up. I mean, the mistake is obvious here from Bloody. He should have stayed close to the generators with the warriors while the scarabs are building it. No need to run and chase the scouts, just sit close to the gens with the warriors and build your stuff. That's not too hard. In the meantime, All-Seeing Eye gets the first commander out. Two full squads of scouts now will take the side positions from the Necron. So Necron is locked inside of his base on 2 strategic points. He will not capture any of it just yet. His economy already got delayed big time. The Fat commander is there to inflict some morale pain on the warriors. Actually, some physical pain to the warriors and some morale pain to a bloody monster.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
Unfortunately for Bloody, All-Seeing Eye is reacting just in time and will not allow him to decap the strategic point. 2 squads of warriors out, Necron Lord about to pop up as well.
Under fire. He who stands with me shall be my brother. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
I await your instructions.
Scouts in position.
Marine squad at your command.
Position secure.
Nice one, he decaps this, doesn't miss. Good job.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Now that was a much better usage of the Necron Lord by Bloody. He will not
He who stands with me shall be my
just
brother.
stupidly fight in head-to-head combat with his Lord. Necron warriors will deal the damage to the Fat commander instead. So this is the correct usage of the Lord.
Area secured.
You either tie up
Area
close,
secured.
ranged combat units with the Lord or deal damage to the enemy economy. You also use the Lord to engage with the artifacts. You do not fight close combat units with the Lord ever unless you have Lightning Field. Bloody Monster, seeing that All-Seeing Guy has all of his bunch of Marines on these sides, he feels like he is too heavily pressured and will need help from a turret. We'll use the Lord to jump in and tie up a full squad of Marines. Well done. The problem though is this Fat Force Commander, he simply refuses to go down on HP. The turret is up and it's right next to the light cover. Perhaps not an ideal placement for the turret.
I do not appreciate my time being wasted. Your assumptions are wrong. You have my attention for now. I do not appreciate my time being wasted. Speak.
Another decap in there by Bloody, really well done. However, he has to do something about this, maybe send a Wraith in there. He obviously cannot keep the Lord on the other end of the map because the pressure in here is insane. The turret will be lost. I mean, All-Seeing Eye just does not care. He can sit in here under its damage in the light cover and get reduced damage. Plus 17 calm, the scouts are still here being a pain. All-Seeing Eye in the meantime with a full map control, 104 to 10. Map control and economy lead domination basically. Gets LP2s up and keeps pushing Necron into his base. Finally, Bloody will take his second strategic point and will need to build that obelisk because it looks really bad for him.
Until taken hold victory.
All-Seeing Eye doing a perfect, flawless game in here by the look of it. The harass with the scouts was hell for Necrons. Really well executed. I would struggle myself against such a Space Marine playstyle, but I think it's playable. It's not that much of a big deal. Like the more difficult part is dealing with a bunch of Marine pressure. The scouts are doable, I believe. Bloody Monster panicked a bit too much at the beginning though, by fleeing with all the scarabs when All-Seeing Eye rushed. He had to just sit next to his generators with the squad and build.
Until taken hold victory.
No need to run away. I lost count how many times Bloody decaptured this point already on his side. The Wraith is delayed big time. Flayed ones incoming. All-Seeing Eye already has the armory with the flamers. He can even auto-spam skulls and get them in here to block the Necron's monolith. So really difficult matchup for Necrons, as you can see, guys. It's not like Bloody played this terribly bad. I do believe he did a good job still. it could have been much worse. Like, I am not surprised if sometimes it ends like in a much worse for the Necron. 3 squads of tactical marines with armor, flamers, and even the assault marines are here now. Optics for the marines is done. A lot of space marines complain on the optics, basically as if it's not worth making it, but I do believe it's good. It gives you at least something. It gives this light on the marines, a bit of a demoralize element for the Necron.
Scouts here.
Yeah, mostly for flexing, but if I'm playing SM versus Necrons, I always do this upgrade. I love it. The Necron is back to life. Bloody has the Necron warriors, he has the flayed ones, and can definitely fight in here and push back All-Seeing Eye. Can he win the fight though? Can he breach this LP2 in there? Pure standard play from Necron, however, he struggles, calls it a game and quits. Insane pressure by All-Seeing Eye, really well played. $122 to 20 in the end, while Bloody had like plus 70 or something. That's not really playable. I mean, I'm not gonna read through the stats each game. We can see how bad it looks for the Necrons so far. So that was like the 5th game that All-Seeing Eye won. It's either the 4th or the 5th game for All-Seeing Eye, and 1 game for Bloody Monster. It was this one, right? Let me quickly check.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Yeah, that's the game we just watched. Let me delete it. And jump into the next one on Titan's Fall. Another rather, how do I even say it, not bad map for Necron, but it's somewhat controversial. Some people say it's Necron favored or like really hardcore Necron map, which I disagree with. Because of these 2 outer points, how they are positioned very far away from the Necron base, you have to basically split. Very difficult to defend both of these points for Necron. But playable. I do think it's kinda neutral. It's neither Necron favored nor like Necronish map. It's kinda neutral, just like Fata Morga. The map is okay, and most matchups can be played in here. Tranquility's end, for example, has a similar placement of the points, but it has negative cover. It's a big deal, because Necrons do not get affected by that negative cover, while the enemy does. So that's a good Necron map. It's not the best, but that's a good Necron map for sure.
Here to serve.
So what was this from All-Seeing Eye again? No, he actually did 3 scouts this time. Tactical Marines and Force Commander. So he's doing something differently compared to the previous games. Nothing out by Bloody yet, he is being greedy with the generators. Places 6 generators. I mean, I would do something like this as well, but when you have 200 power, a turret has to be in like building queue already. Right here, almost finished. Either a turret or a point captured, or the Necron warriors out a bit faster. Oh, he has a squad, but it's too far away from the base. That's the thing. I did not notice this squad, my bad. It should have stayed in the base. It's not worth getting them in here just to get that strategic point. It's better to get the point in your base and defend your generators. Upgrade the obelisk, because a smart marine, if he sees this, he just goes all in on you. Panic mode incoming. The full Space Marine squad is here. The Force Commander is here. Bloody Monster has to reinforce the Necron Warrior squad. Necron Lord is not finished yet. In the meantime, huge map domination here from All-Seeing Eye, getting 2 critical locations. Already took 1 point from the Necron side, and will not allow Scarabs to capture the strategic points. Seemingly impossible to stop this. I do believe it is possible to stop this if Bloody did not make this mistake at the start. Sending the warriors here was definitely a bad idea. And I do not mean to criticize it, but that was really bad. Like, decision making wise. You cannot really get out of the base unless you know for sure what your opponent is doing, right? Bloody obviously did not see this squad of marines coming into his base.
Make your request.
Lord already below half HP, and GG gets called. That was quick, man. That was quick. What a domination. Again, we can find all sorts of excuse for why and what could have been done better, but in all honesty, basic mistake done by Bloody, solid play by All-Seeing Eye. The better player wins. Not much else to say. As far as I'm concerned, a 6-1 lead so far for All-Seeing Eye between these two. Feels kinda hopeless so far. For my favorite faction, I'm kinda sad at this point. Oh boy, oh boy. Did we just watch this? I have 2 of them. Let me check quickly.
What is your will? Here to serve.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Yeah, it's the game we just watched. And who does this, guys? Like, you start the game with a Necron against the most hardcore Necron counter faction in the game, Space Marines. Well, I assume it's not like the biggest counter, but it's one of the best factions to beat Necrons, at least before tier 2. Like, to be honest, Orcs would be better to beat Necrons after tier 2, once they have the upgraded Storm Boys, the Nobs, and all that stuff. And Eldar obviously are very good at fighting Necrons, maybe not as good as Space Marines if they do not use the Wraith Tomb. However, if Eldar uses Wraith Tomb, the matchup is borderline unplayable. It's a huge Eldar advantage if they block the monolith production. So yeah, that's the game we just watched. Let's jump into the next one. Same map. I do believe they played the rematch. This time Bloody Monster will be at the bottom side. And hopefully he will not repeat the same mistake as he did in the last game, because that was terrible. I do understand the matchup is difficult, but that was Bloody's bad. I mean, he just had a bad game.
Scouts here.
A different opening this time from All-Seeing Guy, 4 scouts, not 3. So he changes the opening from game to game.
Yes, my lord.
He does not want to be predictable, and I also do that in most of my games. I like never have one specific build, which is why I do not do tutorials on how to play X faction. They might be good for newcomers, but like my channel audience is mostly at least average players from what I noticed. Like it would not be helpful to them. I guess you can also, the Necron players or Space Marine players can take this video as a tutorial on how to play Space Marines versus Necrons, like really exemplary gameplay from All-Seeing Guy.
Here to serve.
He is considered by far the best Space Marine player in Dawn of War history,
Scouts awaiting orders.
at least in the past 10 years or so. He's been playing since 2015 or something, so he's been around for about 10 years.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Yes, Lord.
So that's that. How to kill Necrons.
Here to serve.
What would you have me do?
A bloody head vision with the scarabs from such a huge distance. I'm surprised. Seems so. Places a turret, scared to, or just to check if any squad is incoming. That's something used often in the game as well. The Fat commander is here, or should I say Force commander. Will kill the scarab. The squad did not pay for itself. That's why you don't send scarabs out on the map if you don't have infantry most of the time. They will just get killed. Most of the time they don't pay off if you send them for a decap.
You have my attention for now.
Six gens, summoning core, the Lord is out, and 2 squads of warriors for the early game from Bloody.
I do not appreciate my time being wasted.
Victory countdown has
Taking heavy fire. Walk softly and carry a big gun. We stand ready.
At your command.
Direct us to the enemy. We are the
Third tactical marine incoming, already tuned out on the battlefield. Even with just this, Bloody feels pressured, he has to retreat. Goes back with the Lord, lost like 25% of the HP by doing nothing in here. Looks nasty so far for Bloody, I must say. He will not be able to challenge these Fat Marines here. He has to go back, teleport back. You can't win this. We'll bring the Flayed Ones, but by the time Flayed Ones will get into a fight, All-Seeing Guy could have finished this squad even. A micro mistake here from Bloody. He's really being too greedy, I think, trying to push in there.
Silence.
98-0, no generator yet from All-Seeing Guy. Also reminiscent playstyle from what Mihalic used to play against Necrons. He was playing very, very similar style, and I do believe All-Seeing Guy, that's All-Seeing Guy's source of inspiration. The legendary Mihalic Space Marines versus Necrons. That's how you do it, guys. How to play Space Marines versus Necrons. There you have it. And if anything, All-Seeing Guy only makes it look easy. The tier 1 Wraith is here. Bloody gets the upgraded warriors and he will engage again. A desperate too early move in there with the Lord, and he will lose it to the Force Commander. I mean, that was terrible. GG gets called. He only has plus 60 income and decides to quit. plus 60 against 98 to 0. He could have tried still, but usually top players like Bloody, Master Yoba, like they know for sure when it's over, so they just will not waste time and pretend that they still have a chance. So they rather say GG and move to the next rematch. 20 units killed by All-Seeing Eye, 2 units killed by Bloody Monster. That's Space Marines versus Necrons in a nutshell. 7-1 so far lead for our beloved Space Marine player. Let's see what's next on the table. Another game between these two. Bloody versus All-Seeing Eye on Battle Marshes. We've already seen one of these. This is gonna be a rematch. It's definitely not the same game. Bloody Monster has a different color scheme.
Scouts reporting for duty.
And All-Seeing Eye will do a different opening. Instead of 4 scouts like in the previous game on this map, All-Seeing Eye will do 3 scouts opening.
I await your instructions.
A really solid play so far from All-Seeing Eye. I like
Scouts reporting for duty.
highly resonate with what he's doing. I do believe what he is doing is the right way to play the matchup.
Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts in position.
I will not enable the map hack here. I do not like to use it, so I'll just switch from one first-person view to the other first-person view. I want to see what players see. It's really bad practice to have this enabled. If you want to learn the game, you have to disable this. Keep it disabled at all times. If you want to be entertained, maybe my channel is not the right thing to watch. If you want to get good, perhaps my analytical
Yes, Lord.
commentary style will
Yes,
help
my
you.
lord.
No scout harass this time, no turret from Bloody Monster. All-Seeing Eye could have done it easily without a turret. Bloody Monster sending the Necron warriors to the left, predicting from which side All-Seeing Eye will attack him. Well, if you expect this, I'd say better stay home, because no way you're gonna win these Marines in the light cover. Even 2 squads will struggle. Like 6 Necron warrior models will not be winning these 7 Marines. 1 squad is almost down. What is this? And can't even decap. I did not have the scarab in time in here to decap. Oh my, oh my. Well, that's peak Space Marine gameplay right here. Really, All-Seeing Eye makes it look easy. I don't know what to say. This looks flawless. And I don't even know what Bloody should do. Like, okay, he built 6 gens, but I mean, if you build less gens, you're behind on economy all game, right? So you have to do this. You need at least 6. He lost the Necron warrior squad. 1 squad down. All-Seeing Eye will track the other squad. All-Seeing Bloody will upgrade the obelisk. I think he's gonna need it. Poor usage of it. Should have tricked All-Seeing Eye to get closer in there and use it when the Marines were closer a bit. He only damaged like 1 Marine or something. The Lord is really suffering here. All-Seeing Eye knows perfectly how to charge at it with the Commander. It's really merciless approach towards the Necron player. And from what we see, 97 to 0 income for All-Seeing Eye. He's got the whole map, 2 relics, 2 critical locations, and 1 point from the Necron side. I mean, even GG does not get called at this point. Bloody will just delete his monolith because it looked really one-sided. I expected a bit more. That was solid, like a really harsh and brutal win.
What would you have me do?
That was really brutal. For the post-game screen, post-game summary lovers, here you go. 10 units killed for All-Seeing Eye, 0 for Bloody Monster. By the way, I have not watched any of these replays before, so I'm going totally blind into these replays, having no clue who's winning, who's losing. I'm just here to watch the matchup and analyze it critically. What Bloody could have done better is keep his first 2 Necron Warrior squads at home until the Lord gets up. Like, it's not worth fighting for that left-hand side strategic point. It's way too risky to do this. And All-Seeing Eye so far leading with a 8-1 score. Let me update my text file here. The 9th game or the 10th game already. Yeah, this is gonna be either the 9th or the 10th game. I'm not sure whether I messed up with the score and miscalculated one of the games. So on the top side, Bloody Monster gets spawned with Necrons. It's like the 3rd game already we see on this map. One was won by All-Seeing Eye, the 2nd one by Bloody Monster. So far, the single game he's managed to win was on Tranquility's end, so fingers crossed, maybe he can show how it's done again by the Necron's side.
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts reporting for duty.
4 scouts, standard for All-Seeing Eye. He does this probably 90% of his games. Well, maybe 80%, if not 90.
Yes, most beneficent one.
No gen Force Commander. Old school player Servant also used to play like this all the time. So this opening basically involves using scouts, micro and map control for the first 5 to 7 minutes of the game. You have to have like really good map control if you do this. Bloody will keep the Scarab squad just in range of this point. All-Seeing Eye has no clue they are in there waiting for a decap.
Here to serve.
I command in the name
As you can see, his scouts do not see the Scarabs. They are out of the vision. Now he sees them. But at this point there's nothing they can do about it. This point will be decapped. I find it really strange from Bloody. He is so confident in getting out with the Necron warriors out of his base early game. It's shocking to me. It's very high risk, extremely high risk to do this, because if Force Commander with Marines go into your base here, you're screwed. Your gens go down. So, high risk taker, Bloody Monster. He's probably loving risky playstyles.
Scouts ready.
which did not play to his advantage so far in this matchup between the two. Man, this is so epic.
Your assumptions are wrong.
The enemy is attacking.
Here to serve.
Not gonna be a hard fight in here for Bloody. He's feeling really good this game. He did not allow the Space Marine to take a single point from his side. He even built the summoning core on the outer side of the map. Wow, that's the first time I see this actually. It's very rare that Necron would build a summoning core in such a position. It's very risky. Yeah, so basically what I said earlier, Bloody is a big risk taker. From what I can see, his playstyle is really uncommon, unusual. I did not watch any of his games in the past, so today is the first day I see him playing. I believe I saw his orcs on one of the streams that he played in the World Championship, however, he did not play Necrons.
You are fortunate that I permit you to bask in my glory.
70 income for Necron. He builds the Forbidden Archive in a really strange position. Should be ideally built in here if you have the relic captured, or here. So you block, or here. So you block, like you have a wall of a defensive wall with 3000 HP at next to the entrance in your base, right? Goes for the Necron Warriors upgrades and wants to play aggressively. Like tier 1.5 standard, I have not seen any different. Basically, guys, what I said earlier. Well, now he can teleport back because of the summoning core, but if All-Seeing Guy does this in the first 3 minutes of the game and Bloody's warriors are here without summoning core, I think it's pretty much GG. That's the reason why you don't really go out that fast out of the base with the warriors, unless you have like a really good vision of the map.
You are fortunate that I permit you to bask in my glory. Silence, fool.
The Solar Pulse is here. How do you deal with this bunch though? Even the Space Marines with, I mean the scouts with the sniper rifles are here, which will be perfect to kill the warriors. They do kill the warriors even if they get upgraded, that's right.
Speak.
The enemy is attacking. Fall back and regroup.
Scouts ready.
Fall back. Our faith holds us.
Nice push back in here. Bloody fighting for his life. Says no, you won't end me just yet, and pushes this bunch of marines out of his base. However, he killed close to no models. We'll see in the post-game summary how much Bloody killed. In fact, he's losing a lot of warriors. He cannot really afford to fight. He is terribly outnumbered. Space Marines Force Commander terribly out of position, had to surround a big area of the map to get in this fight. Could have just gone in the fight by using this path instead. That was a weird move from All-Seeing Eye.
Taking haste. What's your order? To the rally point.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Faith is our shield. Squad
He who
morale
stands with me
restored.
shall be my brother.
Ever vigilant. Regrouping. Faith is our shield.
Scouts ready.
Good micro by All-Seeing Eye. I don't have like any objections. He's doing a really solid anti-Necron playstyle. That's how Mihalic also used to play back in the day against Necrons before he started maining Eldar for obvious reasons. And Orcs. He likes to win more than lose, so he switched factions.
You have my attention for now. Silence.
Very nice solar pulse in here blinds the entirety of this Space Marine army, and Bloody will succeed again with pushing back All-Seeing Eye's infantry. He will keep himself alive. This LP2 though is insanely annoying for the Necron player. Like myself, watching this, being a Necron player, I find this extremely annoying. You need to take this down as soon as you can, instead of chasing these Marines and doing no damage to them. Like you push back the Marines, but you don't really kill them. Insanely low damage to this building by the Necron warriors. Not sufficient warriors. Needs the Lord in there to take down that. Bloody hits tier 2. Oh boy. This is gonna get nasty. He hits tier 2 before All-Seeing Eye, but he has almost nothing. Okay, he manages to surround the commander. All-Seeing Eye will notice and save himself. It's been about 1 minute since these warriors have been chopping at this listening post. Finally it's gonna go down. Bloody reveals that he's tier 2. He shows the phylactery, trying to demoralize All-Seeing Eye in here. He will fail with the decap, perhaps. No, it's gonna be fine. Oh boy, he cancelled. He cancelled the decap. He could have finished decapping. He moved like a millisecond too early from the critical location. It happens. It happens to all of us. No need to finger point at this. Machine cult again by All-Seeing Eye. I don't get why he's doing this. Will it be better this game compared to the previous? Let's watch and find out. Still plus 17 come from Bloody. I don't consider this is playable economy for the matchup, in all honesty. If you have a bunch of fully reinforced warriors in tier 2, like before tier 2.5, maybe you can still do anything, but you have to invest a lot. This economy is simply unsustainable. At this point you have to invest a lot in 2 upgrades, that's 400 power, and reinforcements. It's very expensive. The Rhino is here, the Space Marines with plasma and missile launchers are also here. Bloody decides to quit without saying GG. I mean, yeah, he had nothing besides 3 squads of flayed ones, which cannot counter a Rhino. But I do believe it was a premature quit by Bloody. He should have tried and fight. Like, make Immortals. I understand you're broken plus 70, but make Immortals. Somehow try to surround the Rhino with the flayed ones. And use the turret pathing, take Rhino down, and then you chase Marines with flayed ones, and maybe take down a Space Marine economy with an L and a squad of flayed ones. Needless to say, All-Seeing Eye situation, like
Scouts here.
Infantry and map control wise, he's in a much better position. No doubt about that. 83 to 24 units killed. Huge lead for Marines again. And that's a final score of 9-1 or 10-1 for All-Seeing Eye. It's either 9-1 or 10-1. I actually lost count how many games these two played in the video, my bad. We only have 3 games between Master Yoba and All-Seeing Eye. That's all I could find in those stats in Vanilla Soulstorm. I don't know if they played this matchup in Definitive Edition, so can't say. We cannot see in those stats at least if they played any games, but for Soulstorm that's all I could find. So let's have a look at these 3 games. And Master Yoba is definitely one of the top Necron players also. In fact, I do believe he is probably the best player with all factions. At least he used to be, maybe a few years ago. I'm not sure how much he's playing nowadays, but I know for sure he's still good at the game. So, considered by many also top Necron, Tau, IG, and Orc also. Can All-Seeing Eye stop the GOAT? At the top side on Battle Marshes, Master Yoba with Necrons.
Scouts reporting for duty.
He will do a different start. He will actually place a ghost turret in between these 2 strategic points. He will make sure no scout can get anywhere near the capturing limits of the point. So All-Seeing Eye will not be able to capture at this point,
Position
at least.
secure.
Will make Master Yoba's life a bit easier in terms of dealing with scout harass. But guess what? All-Seeing Eye won't even bother going in there. He's doing his other build, 3 scouts, generator. We've seen this before. I think All-Seeing Eye did that in the first game versus Bloody Monster on Tranquility's end.
Defending objective.
So he's also playing with this. Okay, Force Commander on the left hand side will go and pressure those scarabs a bit, apply some pressure here for Master Yoba. Upgrades the LP next to generator, good decision, you always do it like that.
Scouts in position.
Meanwhile, All-Seeing Eye will get both relics with his scouts and will even try to decap this. He should be able to decap.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, the scouts will be reinforced and the point will be decaptured. Plus 70 gen, Necron Lord almost up, a bit of float there for Master Yoba. He does not place the summoning core just yet. He is not sure what he wants to do yet. Okay, he starts building a turret. The reason he was floating like that, like he was not sure whether he should build a turret or the summoning core. Now, is this a good idea, building this here? I'd say definitely a fail. If LP2 gets upgraded, and it will likely be upgraded before a turret manages to take it down, the tower will simply take down the turret. And the Necron warriors with the Necron Lord are like completely out of position. But maybe this is just a trick by Yoba to win some time. Keep those scouts in there busy. Reinforces the warriors and manages to push back All-Seeing Eye's Space Marines. So far, much better success from Master Yoba compared to Bloody Monster. I like what I'm seeing here. Goes for plus 80 economy, really well done. Respectable move. I'd say plus 80 is the least you need in tier 1 for this matchup. Like plus 70, maybe it's okay if you like plan to win the game with a heavy tier 1.5 push. But beating top Space Marine with plus 70 kinda feels like pretty much impossible, I'd say. 104 to 10 already for All-Seeing Eye, so he dominates economy-wise. Yoba can't compete with this yet. Feels like All-Seeing Eye, yeah, he wants to save the relic, he will not allow Scarabs to decap. That was a questionable move though, he's gonna lose a lot of Marines, and Master Yoba might eventually manage to decap anyway. Let's see. Will All-Seeing Eye actually bother to do some micro and kill these warriors, or will he just run away with 3 squads from a Necron Lord? Okay, he stopped in the heavy cover. That was smart, that was smart. He actually was running towards the heavy cover. And he needs to heavily focus this squad and take it down. What a slaughter in here, man. This is really good. Like, I can say Yoba is trying really hard to fight back these Marines, and he's doing really good at it. And he soon has enough to go tier 2. Can he go into this LP2 though? No, he definitely cannot, and he's gonna lose the Lord, a miscontrol. Like, very unforgiving, a minor mistake from the Necron might cost you the game. Losing the Lord in there was really painful. And Yoba will have to reward it while going tier 2, because it's gonna cost like 50 power less. 50% halfway to tier 2. All-Seeing Eye only now orders it.
Scouts ready.
His economy is still much higher, 116 to 30. Plus 90 is actually okay, so I believe it's comparable economy. Problem is, All-Seeing Eye's infantry is much stronger at this point. Tier 2 is here, and the Lord is ordered. 200 power for the Lord. Heavy focus on that generator. All-Seeing Eye will not finish yet. Will not finish it because the flayed ones have been deployed. If the flayed ones weren't here, it would have gone down really quickly. Still no tier 2 up for All-Seeing Eye. And the Lord for Master Yoba is not out yet. Somewhat of a float here from All-Seeing Eye, about 700. But as soon as he hits tier 2, he will manage to use all of that requisition. And as we can see, that's the case. He will order the Bionic and the Choppy.
Yes, most beneficent one.
So no more float, and he will go for the Sacred Artifact. Respectable choice. I do believe it's much superior compared to Machine Cult in this matchup. Oh boy, a destroyer got stuck in between generators. That's really unfortunate for Master Yoba, I feel for him. Happens a lot when you position generators like this. He had to delete one in order to get out. And you avoid this by building generators more on the edges of the area you're allowed to build. Like I do this all the time.
Under fire.
Two destroyers in here, no anti-vehicle weapons for All-Seeing Eye yet. The Grey Knights are out. As long as All-Seeing Eye makes no missile launchers, he's gonna be in trouble. Necron Lord can tie up a squad with anti-vehicle at all times. Unless All-Seeing Eye decides to attach the commander to this squad, so that it's difficult to tie them up. Or just disattach and kill the Lord in close combat. Needless to say, it looks really good still for All-Seeing Eye. He will charge in close combat at the destroyers during this Solar Pulse cast. Plus 80 income for Yoba, it was plus 90. Sadly, he had to remove a generator to get the destroyer out. That's really painful when it happens. Very unfortunate. 147 to 40 income for Marines, really sky high economy boom here, while also having huge army on the battlefield. There's no way Necrons can compete with this.
Make your request. I may listen.
How do you compete with this bunch of Marines, guys? And it did not feel like Yoba did any critical mistakes early game. He mentioned something about his Necron warriors getting bugged. I mean, I did not notice anything, but I know it can happen. When they get fought by commanders in close combat, it happens all the time, so I never complain about it when it happens, at least for me. Another Solar Pulse. Master Yoba wants to keep himself alive, and unlike Bloody Monster, Yoba prefers to play until the end, until it's obvious that he lost. The player is so skilled, he can make comebacks out of impossible situations, so he won't just quit because opponent has a stronger army at some point. He will keep trying. Keep making destroyers, keep making flayed ones, and hope that the opponent makes a mistake. Really good turret in here, and there's another one in there. If All-Seeing Eye goes deeper, he's gonna get hit by the other turret as well, so he has to play it safe on this side. The Lord goes down, and my question remains valid, how do you stop this bunch? If you don't have Necron warriors without upgrades, it's probably impossible. Even if you build 4 turrets, they get outranged by missile launchers, so GG gets called. Master Yoba is defeated. Another solid game by All-Seeing Eye.
Scouts in position.
Very good map control early, and took the game, kept himself under control for most of the game, even when Yoba pressured him a bit, pushed him closer to his base at some point. I mean, compared to the 9 games we've seen between Bloody Monster and All-Seeing Eye, this was more a bit less one-sided. So the Necrons are making a bit of progress. Only got 2 more replays between these two. That's all I could find in those stats. Vanilla Soulstorm. I do not take into account any games that were played on mods, balance patches, and all that nasty stuff. We're going pure vanilla here for all the replays we're watching. The next one's gonna be on Blood River. On the left hand side, Master Yoba gets spawned with Necrons, and on the top side, All-Seeing Eye with Space Marines.
Scouts reporting for duty.
4 scouts opening on Blood River, seemingly obvious opening. Like, who doesn't do this? If you're a main Space Marine player, like, it's almost a sin not to do this on Blood River, right? You send the first 2 scouts to rush into with the Necron's base. Master Yoba will start building a turret, because he knows it's very high probability that the scouts will run in here in the first seconds of the game and do a lot of damage if you don't have a turret or a fast squad of warriors out. Doesn't finish it just yet. He will finish it. He hoped the scouts would go away and he will have the chance to delete the turret, which obviously not gonna happen. You might fool a lower level SM player, but not All-Seeing Eye with this trick. Is it a good turret placement? Well, I think if you place it here it's slightly better, but it's solid. It might block a destroyer, for example, if you have the rally point set in here. If the destroyer gets in here, it basically will be trapped. I am not sure if there's space in between turret and monolith for a destroyer to pass. So it's safer to position the turret like on the edge of this tomb spider, like this. Some players prefer to even build it here so it covers 3 points, but then you're very vulnerable if they attack from this side. So it's really difficult to say what position is better. On the top side of the map, however, it's easier to decide on this part. You just build it here at all times, so it covers all of the points.
Yes, most
So in the meantime, while I was yapping about Master Yoba's opening and scout harass attempt by All-Seeing Eye, he's getting all of the map. He already took 1 point from Master Yoba.
Defending objective.
And we'll proceed with getting 2 critical locations. One of the relic already captured. Yoba doing the standard build, double warrior, NL. This is standard versus SM. You don't do anything else. Like, it's calculated. You do not need to reinvent the wheel. This is the most optimal opening. If you do Necron warriors NL, it's much worse. You need double warriors and then the Necron Lord. The Scarabs here will not succeed with the decap. There's too many scouts here that they will get killed. I mean, it's obvious. I'm not sure why Yoba bothers with this decap. It's not even close.
At your command.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
You have my attention for now.
The same mistake we saw earlier from Bloody Monster. He decides to fight face to face with a Force Commander, lost a third of HP on the Lord for nothing. This fat dude will simply regen.
Make your demands, but be quick.
He really wants to decap this. And then Yoba can TP back and also take this point down.
You have my attention for now.
Tier 2 on the way, plus 80 income for Master Yoba. He does not want to doesn't want to upgrade the warriors just yet. He feels safe.
Make your request. I may listen. I do not appreciate my time being wasted.
As predicted, Master Yoba will TP back with the warriors and take down that point. Forbidden Archive will not be finished in there. All-Seeing Eye will do a heavy push in here. He's already got the sniper rifles on the scouts and starts this heavy pressure on the Necron player.
You have my attention.
All-Seeing Eye will send the Force Commander into the NL. He will lose morale.
Silence.
Tier 2 is up, but not enough infantry to fight this bunch. I don't even want to reveal the time bar for myself because it's really hard to say when this game will end if I'm not looking at it.
Speak.
Like, All-Seeing Eye is not nearly close to Tier 2, but he's got such a huge mass of Marines.
Defending objective.
And Yoba has the Tier 2 advantage. Upgrades the turret, and at this point I would assume he is safe. He needs to focus that commander with the turret.
Silence.
Has the flayed ones and will go in.
6 minutes until taking hold victory.
I do not appreciate my time being wasted. Make your demands, but be quick. Your assumptions are wrong. Someone will pay for this.
Not bad so far for All-Seeing Eye, looks great. Just like the previous games, using his main strategy with 3 tactical marine squads and 4 squads of scouts with sniper rifles. Obviously this delays his Tier 2 by a long time. Master Yoba is not really sure what he needs to do at this point. He's out of infantry almost. The Lord is gonna get killed by the Force Commander, and the Wraith gets saved on 10 HP. It's not upgraded yet. Like, he has this low speed, 45% speed. Everything is produced slowly, even the upgrades. And the Wraith will fall. That's some insane pressure on Blood River if I've ever seen any. That's really insane.
This day shall be a glorious one for the
Basically tier 1.5 infantry mass into the Necrons base. I do believe Master Yoba rushed with the tier 2. Maybe he should have upgraded the warriors after all. I am not sure where he messed up, to be honest. This looked solid. Solid and ruthless game from All-Seeing Eye. (43-19). So far, Master Yoba versus All-Seeing Eye. Space Marine leading 2-0. So out of all the replays we watched, like, the score is now about 12-1. That's really sad. And one more game between Master Yoba and All-Seeing Eye on Fata Morga. The standard version of the map.
Yes, Lord.
Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts here.
What is your will? I await your instructions.
Have to get some water in here because I've been like talking for the past 2 hours or so. On the top side, all-seeing guy with Space Marines is gonna go through the generator build this time. And you really cannot say why he is choosing generator build. Like, he can do for scouts if the Necron plays like this. He can do generator opening if Necron plays like this. So, all I can say is just he does not want to be predictable, so I also do this a lot with Necrons. It's very rare that you will see me playing identical opening or build every single game. Most high-level players, I assume, like will have a variety in terms of builds for maps, for matchups, for player-specific. Even like if you know your opponent, you might want to try something specific against them. There's like tons of variables in this game with 9 factions and so many maps. Anyways, back to the game. The Necron here is building 6 generators. I respect this. I would even go as far as it's a mandatory that you open like this, preferably without a turret, if you want to like have a chance. Like if you want to have a chance at it. Some say that this is like cheap for Necrons, but if you care about winning, like it's a must. This is a must if you care about winning. If you want to lose and care about what others complain about, I guess you build 5 gens and overwatch your Necron warriors. And build Archive on plus 60 income, which is borderline unplayable at high level. We've seen Bloody Monster already attempting some creative builds, which none of them worked. So, double Necron Warrior squad, Necron Lord, 7 gens. This is solid opening from Master Yoba, I approve. Love it. He will sit in there with the Scarabs and decap that point.
Defending objective.
Awaiting orders. Taking damage.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Scouts defending objective.
On alert, brothers.
Hope these guys will help you learn the game also. As I said earlier, this might serve as a tutorial for Space Marines and maybe for Necrons. Although it's so far the situation looks really terrible in terms of one-sidedness. All-seeing guy does not seem to struggle at all. It has a really great time.
What is your order? Praise the Emperor.
Flexing on the best Necron players in the world. Like it's nothing.
There can be no peace.
And I find it really difficult and annoying sometimes to understand why people complain on this matchup. Some say it's like Space Marines have no chance. I've heard it a lot of times. Necrons OP. I mean, when you're watching YouTube casters that don't play the game, I guess you will have a lot of people who will have an opinion, like a misleading and misinformed opinion about certain matchups and balance-wise analysis. It can be really difficult if you don't play the game a lot. Alright, so the summoning core is up, heavy investment from Master Yoba in the reinforcement of the warriors. He will make the flayed ones, he has enough for tier 2 even. He refuses to upgrade the Necron warriors though. Goes for the plus 90. That's a bit of an overkill, this one. Should have stayed at plus 80 and prioritized tier 2. And make the warrior upgrade. Obviously, it's necessary in this matchup.
Taking damage. Awaiting orders.
So far so good for All-Seeing Eye. Keeps playing a solid game. Has a bit of float on requisition, but I assume he wants to save it for tier 2. In fact, no, he will add another squad of assaults.
We are waiting orders. Ever vigilant.
Very low HP Lord in there. The turret for Master Yoba is unfinished. He will struggle to finish it. Has to cancel the turrets and maybe go tier 2. What artifacts did he take? Did not pay attention. He needs phase shift and solar pulse against this. Always when you mass warriors you need solar pulse. If you don't mass warriors you need lightning field or the Nightmare Shroud. Nightmare Shroud actually goated, as also Hepsiah mentioned recently on his stream. I do believe it is the best Necron Lord artifact in late game. If you manage to take it, it's much better than Solar Pulse. And I'd even go as far as to say it's better than Lightning Field, although Lightning Field is my favorite on the Necron Lord by far. Lightning Field in combination with Phase Shift and Phylactery, like by far my favorite choice on the Necron Lord. But in certain matchups like this one you do need Solar Pulse and you do need to mass Necron Warriors. All-Seeing Guy still keeps the fight in here. He wants to end the game here and now. No mercy for the Necrons. Don't give them time. Keep the pressure. 3 squads of Assault Marines. I've never seen this before. What a crazy mess in here. Plus 90 income for Necrons, still winnable, still playable. 2 turrets in here to defend, really well positioned turrets by the way. Yeah, but at this point it kinda feels impossible.
Under fire.
Like from all the games we've watched. I feel bad. This is pain. To see my space terminators suffering like this. Quite a bit of floating also involved from Master Yoba in this game. All-Seeing Guy 0 float with full map control, 128 to 10. He just keeps all of his squads on Overwatch and he's not floating power because he only has 1 generator. What a crazy guy, man. This player is killing me. 3 squads of Assault Marines against Necrons. I've never seen this done by any other player. Like, when do you even do this? 3 squads of Assault Marines and 3 squads of Tactical Space Marines. Props to Master Yoba for surviving for 9 minutes straight against this huge mass of space cyborgs. This is insane. Not over yet. Played ones will take down that LP, and finally Master Yoba goes tier 2, the long awaited and much needed upgrade. Especially when there are flayed ones involved on the battlefield. The upgraded monolith gives them like an aura boost. They do more damage to morale, if I'm not mistaken, and they also they get higher HP with each monolith upgrade.
Taking heavy fire.
Also, Necron Lord gets an HP boost for each monolith upgrade. You can get 6 monolith upgrades if you build 3, so for each upgraded monolith you get an HP boost
4 minutes
for the Lord
victory.
up to 4500 if I'm not mistaken, and for the flayed ones up to 11,600 HP per full squad of flayed ones. That's actually insane. I had it yesterday on my stream. That is actually insane. The most OP Necron build by far. And I've been using that mostly in free-for-all games and 2v2v2s and sometimes team games. It's really good. Not really viable for 1v1 games though.
Taking heavy fire.
Problem for the Necron in this game, Master Yoba does not have a strong enough infantry to deal with. He does not have the DPS to kill this fat Space Marine infantry.
3 minutes until
He's been
taking
pressured
full victory.
and tortured close to his base for the entire game.
Your assumptions are wrong. You have my attention for now. Your assumptions are wrong.
This Solar Pulse was not good at all. You cannot blind the Assault Marines with it. Those SM squads are too far away from the Pulse. They will still shoot. The repair is very expensive here for Master Yoba. He just does not want to quit, although he's losing by taking hold as well. And check the economy. I just paused for a bit to have a look at this Space Marine economy. He's got full map control domination, 3 critical locations, the Necron's relic, the Necron's point. He even builds generators in his base, 152 to 10. And then you have Space Marine players daring to complain that Necrons are greedy when they open with 7 generators at the start of the game. I mean, give me a break. Guys, like, use some common sense. Like, you do have brain cells, I assume. I don't intend to be mean, but it's pretty annoying, to be fair. Typical Dawn of War community behavior. Won't even say GG because, yeah, this was ridiculous. This was ridiculous, guys. Like, the definition of abuse. Space Marines versus Necrons. For you, 10 to 1. All-Seeing Eye versus Bloody Monster. 3 to 0. All-Seeing Eye versus Master Yoba. So far does not look great, guys. I'm very sad and upset. But the party is not over yet. I have some bonus games for you today, and those will be my replays. It's been years since I actually watched these games. I do not remember what happened in them. I do remember, though, that I played All-Seeing Eye in my prime, and I do remember, like, having a slight idea about the matchup and how to play it. So let's have a look at these games. The first one will be me playing All-Seeing Eye on Tranquility's end. Now that's all the games I have played All Seeing Eye in this matchup. I will cast all 5 games.
Scouts reporting for duty.
I have not played All Seeing Eye, Necrons versus Space Marines. Like, these 5 games is all I have against him. I played him as orcs, and he pretty much won every game when I played orcs. But when I picked my main, I do believe I was able to show somewhat of a good game. And I hope you guys will enjoy this and maybe learn something from the cast as well. So, All Seeing Guy with his signature opening, 4 scouts, Force Commander at the top side of the map. At the bottom side, myself with Necrons. I sent the second squad of Scarabs to get this point. Can also do on this side, but I prefer to take this one, because honestly in most games I don't even bother about this point. You can just... it's much easier to just go straight to this point and fight for this one instead. It's so much easier. You just need to forget about this. If you're playing Necrons, forget it, period. All Seeing Guy is sending the scouts in my base. He was not aware that I'm capturing this point. So basically what I said at the start, All Seeing Guy, considered by many a suspicious player, myself included. Like, I'm not sure 100% about his legitimacy on the game, but the fact that he's suspicious at times, and we have some weird videos, but I'm not... That's a topic for another day. I will not dive into it, so I'd rather focus on the gameplay element. What I'm doing here is plus 80 income. That's right, that's gonna be 7 generators for me. I'm scouting with a full squad of Scarabs around the map, see what he's doing, distracting his Force Commander. He's using this squad of scouts to annoy me. My Necron warriors will have to chase them. I cannot get out just yet to fight that commander here. I do believe All Seeing Guy might be able to build. I probably will not decap. I don't remember this game at all, believe it or not. It was played many years ago, so when I was playing the game I was actually able to put a good fight when playing Necrons. Nowadays I mostly play Necrons in 2v2 because I have not practiced the 1v1 matchups for at least 3 years, something like that. I simply don't have sufficient time for practice nowadays. Most of the practice I do is on the streams when I'm playing 2v2s and the few 1v1s you see. So that makes me a bit sad. Maybe I should get back to practice and play more. Also, guys, let me know what you think about the casting. I know my casting is not for everyone. I might be biased at times, or rude to players, or too harsh to certain personalities. But overall, let me know your feedback in below the video in the commentary section. I'd like to hear it. Getting out, and actually I decided to fight for this listening post. Wow, what a mistake. I do believe this is a mistake done by me. I have to point it out. Even though I will manage to take this down. All Seeing Guy getting distracted by a squad of Scarabs. He does not want to engage in here just yet. His army is split on the map. Going for the plus 90 income. Basically the build I am playing in these games is Toxic Horde meta days. He used to play like this, and I learned from his replays a lot. I've learned from General Gerial as well. But I do believe Toxic Horde like was on point when playing this matchup, like a really good build. And yes, he was probably the best Necron player back in the day. About 13 to 15 years ago, something like that. If I'm not mistaken, he played the game 2007 to 2011, around those years. And that's the build I'm using. Maybe my execution is not as good, but I'd like to believe it's quite good. It's not looking bad at all for me right now.
Praise the Emperor.
One squad of warriors in there idling, that's my bad for sure.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
And I was floating at some point, close to 500, going tier 2. No need for the greater summoning core just yet.
The enemy is attacking. Ever vigilant.
3 squads of marines with upgrades. All-seeing eye will not upgrade the sniper rifles because he lost some scouts. Seems like I killed a few squads. He will not allow me to decap the middle crit. Gonna go for tier 2.
Four minutes until take and hold victory. Victory countdown has begun.
Make your demands, but be quick.
Tier 2 up, global upgrade immediately has to be made, like mandatory. If you're not pressured, this is the first thing you prioritize in tier 2. My opponent's economy is 110 to 30, so it's about to get higher. If I'm not reaching his base with my infantry, it's about to get higher. So prioritizing economy upgrade is a must.
You have my attention for now.
Made the wraiths upgrade. We'll get a few wraiths out. All-seeing eye does not want to engage just yet. He felt a bit of pressure earlier. He knows I have a bunch of Necron warriors. And we'll sit here to defend, try to hold the map and deny this point for me. The minefield is here though. That's a really bad engagement from me. Have to teleport and save the squad.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
The Wraith will actually tie up a squad of marines in there.
What's your order?
I do not appreciate my time being wasted.
Time to jump back
Make your
with the Lord.
request. I may listen.
Had to scout his base with a squad of scarabs. I see he is tier 2. I basically know everything he has. No machine cult. I'm floating like crazy though. I'm not sure what happened that I floated so hard in this game. I either got distracted or the game froze, because like freezes were common. And there's 2 minutes until take and hold victory. I'm decapping the middle point and stop the take and hold for all-seeing eye. We'll send this wraith towards the left also to stop, to decap that. Getting the greater summoning core. Flayed ones are a must in the matchup, obviously. From all-seeing eye, all good. He is tier 2, choppy on the way, and he's building the machine cult, which, as I said before, I do believe it's a mistake. Maybe all-seeing eye makes the machine pit for a rhino because of the negative cover, because so far I've seen him making machine cult only on this map. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like the rhino can save you from the negative cover. Maybe that's the logic behind it. Otherwise I'd say triple heroes Grey Knights is much better. Yeah, this this opinion of mine might also be unjustified. I've seen very high level SM players do machine cult in the matchup. So each with their own experience, I suppose. All-seeing guy waiting for the Rhino, he will get his squads with the commanders inside the Rhino and try to stop me here because I'm about to stomp his economy. Game looks great for me so far. 112 income, double upgrade on the warriors. Just don't give a damn about this LP. And go for this instead, as I mentioned a bit earlier in the game.
You are fortunate that I permit you to bask in my glory.
Awaiting orders. Drop me here and await.
Librarian on the way for all-seeing eye. 104 to 50. What I said about his economy getting higher, basically he's got plus 50 income now on power, and he's making land speeders which die even to Necron warriors. I do not want to risk it and teleport back. I need to wait for the immortals. One squad is out. I've heard Hapsaya on the stream mentioning immortals. I do believe they are really good anti-vehicle, like if they are not tied up, abused. If you have units like Necron warriors to cover them, like immortals are really good when they get like in between this bunch of warriors and be protected. Also the destroyers are here, so my immortals will be safe. They will be able to deal with the rhinos, with the land speeders. All-seeing guy sees this scary bunch of necrodermis and decides to go back, reposition. My immortals will be sitting from this angle nicely and take down the land speeders in the middle. All-seeing guy does not control them because he's busy microing in here. And look at that, oh boy, I'm getting the chronometron because I was pretty certain I'd finish the game right here, right now, dealing tons of damage with this infantry and destroyers. Even the rhinos are slowed down by the chronometron. But the effect has ended. Needless to say, I do believe phase shift would have done great too. I don't even know if I have phase shifts or solar pills. I don't know what I purchased. I don't remember.
Knowledge is power. Position secure.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Men, we must withdraw.
Force commander down, he's got annihilated. I'm going tier 3 at this point, having a perfect map control and engaging slowly into all-seeing guy's base. The land speeders are here. Land speed Tempest, the anti-vehicle unit you make. If you see destroyers on the Necrons. GG gets called and all-seeing eye quits. I do believe like something like this can challenge a good Space Marine player. On some maps, still I'd say the matchup is SM favored. Especially on maps like Meeting of Minds, Shrine of Excellion, Outer Reaches. On Tranquility's end, it's playable. We've seen Bloody winning at least once in here. And myself also successful so far in the first game. Let me know what you guys think about the game. How did all-seeing guy play? How did I do? Point out at the mistakes. Feel free to come with constructive criticism, it's always welcome. Okay, jumping into the next game on Battle Marshes. I do believe like these 5 games were played in like within the span of 1 or 2 years, something like that.
Scouts reporting for duty.
So not all of the games were played one after the other.
What is your will?
I am not sure about Bloody and Master Yoba, how and when they played those. I haven't paid attention at the timestamps.
Scouts reporting for duty.
For these games that I played against All Seeing Eye, it's like really... I do believe I played him on stream like 2 games in a row. You can also find the first-person view gameplay for some of the next games I will watch on my channel. So if you're interested to see me first-person view playing versus All Seeing Eye, you can also go watch that. You can find the video by searching for Astrohero versus All Seeing Eye on YouTube.
Yes,
Position
most
secure.
beneficent one.
Generator opening from All Seeing Eye. What we've seen in the game with Master Yoba. He also did this opening versus Master Yoba on Battle Marshes, and will attempt to take this point, which I already captured and built.
Area secured.
This is just got finished. Six generators, that's the least you should get in the matchup, even if you think you will get all in by the scouts. You still go for this, and at this point if you feel desperate, add a turret. I have enough for a turret. I don't feel threatened at all though, so I will probably place one more gen. I don't remember the game, guys, sorry. Not sure what will happen. All Seeing Eye has the commander.
Scouts ready.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. What would you have me do?
Scouts ready.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Not much can do the first commander in here. I have 2 squads of warriors. I can deal some damage to the Fat commander, so All Seeing Eye decides to go back. Here I'm sitting in range. Scouts actually do see my scarabs. And All Seeing Eye is doing a good job with delaying his capture of the relic.
Defending objective.
But now he will not see the scarabs.
While the enemies of the Emperor
Scouts ready.
still draw
Scouts
breath, there can
awaiting
be
orders.
no peace.
So he knows I'm waiting for a decap. He sends his tactical marine squad to kill my scarabs. He knows they are in there.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Okay, so I will do plus 70 into disruption field upgrade. I already feel it. I wouldn't rush it for any other reason like that. If I don't make the disruption field, I go plus 90 income or plus 80 at least. Seems the marines will fail with the scouts. My scarabs will manage to decap. I got very lucky here. Or just the Lord saved the day. Did not allow the tactical marine squad to kill my scarabs and managed to decap this. It's actually big. That was big for me. 3 squads of warriors out now.
The enemy is ever vigilant. At your command.
All Seeing Eye did not group together 3 squads of marines on this side of the map to do like proper pressure. He made a mistake by going with his squad for the scarabs. It was very greedy and he gets punished for it. Gives me a lot of time. The Necron warrior upgrade is here, the flayed ones have been deployed, and I do need more economy. I'm building the plus 80 generator, the 7th one.
I do not appreciate my time.
Lord is not needed on this side yet. I feel safe here. Only 2 squads of Marines with the Force Commander. Not a big deal. He's got the armory, he's got a very good economy still, all-seeing eye, 104 to 10. Getting the Forbidden Archive, so I will decide to play here like full tier 1.5, seeing that all-seeing eye also has armor upgrades. Armory upgrades, I mean, flamers, plasma, bionics. I feel like I need the Forbidden Archive to be able to compete with them.
You have my attention.
What did I get though? Did I get the Chronometron? Probably yes. Probably Chronometron. Let's see. I'm not gonna use it just yet because my Necron warriors are way too out of position. Necron Lord gets trapped by the commander. I use Chronometron and send the Lord back, saving him on really low HP. Using a turret to cause some pathing. Unfortunately, I don't have enough load to use the monolith pathing. The Force Commander got so slowed, he lost almost the whole of his HP. A really good fight for me. I caught him off guard, and all-seeing eye has to retreat, report his miserable attempt to the Emperor. Like, what happened here?
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Have just enough for tier 2 and I will go for it. The game feels good, except for the Necron Lord. He suffered from the Force Commander and will have to live on 5 HP for the next 5 minutes. 5 to 10 HP. 5 to 10% HP, I mean. Very low. Tier 2 incoming here.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
So we're gonna hit tier 2 roughly simultaneously this game.
Scouts here.
Four squads of warriors are here. No need to over-invest in them just yet. Like, unless I know for sure what all-seeing eye is doing. Another decap here with the scarabs, man, that's insane. I was actually so good with the decaps. Nowadays, I almost never do this. I just completely forgot how to play this. It's so easy to forget, like, very small elements of the game that have a huge impact on the outcome. Like this double decap on the relic was huge. That was huge for me, this game.
Heresy grows. My faith is my shield.
Is this finished? All-seeing eye, where is your builder? Yeah, it's finished. It just got damaged by Lord probably. Again, all-seeing eye goes machine cult. A very questionable choice. But I mean, he is the best Space Marine, so he probably knows better. Against Chronometron, triple heroes might be a worse decision. Like against Phase Shift, you don't get slowed down. Against Chronometron, your infantry suffers a lot, so maybe Machine Cult get the Rhino to carry your infantry inside and avoid that massive slow.
Yes, my lord.
So it basically would prevent me from doing a really good engagement in this narrow path. I don't have anti-vehicle yet, the Immortals are almost out. The squads are almost fully reinforced for me. The Greater Summoning Core is up. No upgrade. The second upgrade is not up yet for me, so I'm waiting for it before I go like a full-on engagement. Feels like it's not gonna happen. I'm actually about to do this right now. So it's Chronometron and Solar Pulse. The Chronometron slows down the Rhinos included. Both squads getting out of the Rhino. All-Seeing Eye doesn't even want to bother microing with them. He sits in here and will have to face my 4 squads of Necron warriors with double upgrade, a flayed 1 squad which surrounds, like, I do believe this was a really good engagement from me, even though it started without the second upgrade on the warriors. All-Seeing Eye will lose both squads of infantry. He lost the Chappie, he lost the Force Commander, the Destroyer is here, he's made the Grey Knights even. So that's why I don't like Rhinos in the matchup, guys. If you're doing Space Marines versus Necrons, try to avoid the Rhinos, because a top Necron player will probably punish you for that. Like, if he's doing things right, like I did in this game, I do believe Necrons punish the SM if they go for the Machine Cult. Plus 80 gameplay, no global upgrade this game because I felt like the timing was really important, considering that I took the Chronometron. Also on the previous game on Tranquility's end, I also used Chronometron. Actually, it works really well if you're like good with timings and engagements. It's not bad at all. It feels great to revisit these old games, honestly. Maybe I will do more similar casts. If you guys enjoy this, let me know. Maybe I can find some time in the weekends and cast like similar games. Since we have so many players in Definitive Edition that want to learn, maybe these videos will actually help you. I'm not a good shoutcaster. They are very entertaining, I have to admit though, so that also helps. But if these videos actually do help, let me know, guys. Also, I am doing coaching for Dawn of War Definitive Edition. If there are new players or rusty veterans out there that are in need of advice or want to get good with Necrons, let me know. Maybe I can throw a tip or two at you. Forgot to check the post-game stats, but it's not relevant. All-Seeing Eye did not lose the entire infantry. He left prematurely, so it does not count. The third game on Fata Morga, topside, 4 scouts opening from All-Seeing Eye. Let me also track my score. I do believe we've watched 2 games so far between me and All-Seeing Eye, and I'm leading 2-0.
Scouts in position.
In the lower right, lower left, actually, I'm opening with 4 squads of Scarabs, Necron Warriors, Scarabs, Necron Warriors. Basically, in case All-Seeing Eye sends a fast scout squad in my base, I'd have Necron Warriors a bit faster out to protect my Scarabs. And one thing I want to mention is that I don't make Necron Warriors to send them out on the map. Like a Bloody Monster, for example. He goes far away, sends them in the middle of the map. Very strange decision making. I just keep them very close to the base, trying to protect scarabs while they build.
Yes, my lord.
No scout harass decision in here from All-Seeing Eye, however, he will use the scouts only for map control. No harass. Six gens, I see the scouts, 2 squads right there outside. I am safe in the base at this point. He did not enter my base earlier, so I need to decap this. Probably not gonna happen. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Even if he does not place a listening post, my scarab would die, so a mistake from my side. Plus 70 into summoning core here, and probably the Lord will be, yeah, the Lord has to be produced. For some reason I thought the Lord costed 175 in Soulstorm. Apparently I was wrong, it's the same price as in Definitive Edition, 150. Yeah, it tells a lot about how much I played the game lately. I have not played Soulstorm in multiplayer for the past 3 years. I only got back like for Definitive Edition since it has working auto match. And again, like, it made me really excited about the game. That's the reason I'm doing this. Another reason maybe I need to like do more of this to protect my name, because I've seen a lot of haters on the outskirts of Twitch and whatnot, spitting my name without valid facts and talking all sorts of nasty things, which I don't really appreciate, but I guess it will be cope-worthy content for them. So far so good. I'm looking great, getting my second and third strategic point inside of the base, and we'll move slowly towards this position. I want to secure this, or at least decap. It's really important. If you can't capture, at least decap. Don't let your opponent hold this under your nose. Like, it's a huge demoralize factor. When it happens, you have to make sure this is decapped. I mean, Relic is more challenging to deny. It's way too much to move like from one side to the other all the time. All-Seeing Guy wants to take down the obelisk. He hates that I have a point slightly outside of my base, and he wants to take it down. He's gonna pay for this with a few marines. My Necron warriors are upgraded by now. A scout ran by in my base. He wants to see what I'm doing. Necron warriors will deal with them. I do not want to get in there just yet. It's going to be a terrible engagement. Need to be patient. Wait for proper timing. The Lord is protecting the scarabs in here. Will he kill those scouts though? I really don't know. Probably not. Using him in range, but he will likely fail. The point will be decapped. I need the flayed ones badly for the next engagement. The obelisk is finished. All-Seeing Guy wants to mass even more. Apparently 3 squads of tacticals fully reinforced is not sufficient. He makes the infantry cap. Wait, did he cancel it? I think he cancelled. I'm pretty sure I saw he had that in queue in the headquarters. He knows he cannot fight this bunch. Needs to keep the range. He needs at least frag grenades to be able to go in. Going tier 2 in the meantime. On plus 80 income. Plus 80 income, believe it or not, it might sound controversial, but when you have this good bunch of Necron warriors, it's not bad. Because when you hit tier 2, you don't have to invest in them again. Like, for example, if you don't have this, you need at least plus 90 by the time you hit tier 2. If you have this, plus 80 is really good. So, one detail I wanted to mention.
4 minutes until taking hold.
So no need to rush, although I will go for the plus 90 and ignore the global upgrade. This game actually was played on the stream, which you can find. I had this streamed live, this game. All-Seeing Eye did not see me sending the warriors in there, but he decides to engage from this side. So this was a bit weird. Like, it could just be a coincidence, but we'll just assume all of these games were fair and square. No false accusations towards anyone.
I do not appreciate my time being wasted.
It's not cool to do that, but it's also not cool to cheat. So hopefully Relic does something about this in Definitive Edition. Chappie incoming. He's also tier 2.5 very soon. 140 income, like comparable economies. All-Seeing Eye's economy is slightly higher.
Victory countdown has begun.
Getting out, getting confident. The second upgrade for the warriors about to hit. Grey Knight's about to get out, Chappie, and even Apothecaries. So, huge healing for Space Marines infantry. He has this captured, so sees my warriors perfectly on the map. He sees that I'm moving towards this side. I'm gonna decap this though. Another run by the scouts. Maybe he wants to suicide the squad and make some plays for something else in his infantry combo. I do decide to move out. It's a very risky move with Necron Lord out of position. I get mad by this, like very sudden engagement by All-Seeing Eye, and immediately teleport back home. That was insane. There's no chance for my warriors to fight them. I am not ready for that. No machine cult from All-Seeing Eye this time. He's making the triple heroes. A librarian not on the way yet. Destroyer on the way, plus 90 income. At this point I am pretty sure this economy will be sufficient for me, because my Necron warriors are like so nicely reinforced. I don't need to invest in them basically. So I'm very confident.
You have my attention for now.
Getting my destroyer out, being careful with it because it can cause pathing if I get too close to the opponent. I am focusing I just right clicked on one of the squads, I know, and then I right clicked on one of the heroes, so yeah, now it's getting heavily focus fire on the force commander. switched focus, unfortunately for me. A nice cast of the ability by All-Seeing Eye in here, it damages my warriors big time. 3 squads lost morale already, it looks really bad. Looks bad for me, but the thing is, my lord is so much alive, he can basically lead the fight. If I keep reinforcing the squads, and I have the double destroyer in here. One of the destroyer actually got stunned by the skull probe, so we can see All-Seeing Eye using the maximum potential out of his faction. He's not floating at all in this fight. And he's been using skull probes to stop my destroyers even. There's another one incoming. I am not exactly sure what this squad is chasing, what this destroyer was chasing. Very weird movement. The pathing in this game is insane. Crazy fight right here. All-Seeing Eye would have won the fight easily if not for these destroyers. So not going for global actually I think saved me, and I make the Tomb Spider now to resurrect the infantry that I lost in this fight. Smite got cast on the flayed ones, 2 flayed ones. Unfortunately for All-Seeing Eye, the flayed ones will live, they will not be killed. The Tomb Spider is here, and I have enough for a global upgrade. I don't want to go for the global just yet, because this fight is not over. So investing into economy in fights like this is not wise. Keep pushing into him, and All-Seeing Eye decides to leave. This was over right here. I would either go for tier 3 next or make the global upgrade. I believe the global upgrade and more Tomb Spiders will be better, so you resurrect, you go and destroy the buildings, but obviously the destroyers would have ended the game in... would have killed all of his infantry, so it was not necessary any of that. A 3-0 lead so far for me in the matchup. Hope you guys enjoying having a perspective also from Necrons on how to handle the matchup. Bloody Monster and Master Yoba struggled a lot. So maybe you guys can learn at least something from this. And All-Seeing Eye is pretty much doing the same build, the same solid play he did against the other players. Next game on Tranquility's end once again. I do believe this also was on my stream, so you can check it out.
Scouts reporting for duty.
On the top side, All-Seeing Eye with 4 scout opening. On the bottom, myself going for 5 scarabs. The map is so huge, I'm not afraid of scout all-in, so I can make all the scarabs safely. And I don't even need a turret, so the map, the reason I said the map is somewhat good for Necrons, it's huge, it takes a while until the opponent can reach you to rush, and you've got the negative covers which help the Necrons. Because Necrons are not affected by negative cover, as we all know. Full squad of scouts already in my base. I don't have the Necron warriors out yet, this does not come as a big surprise for me though. Just need to keep like a clear head in this type of situation, don't panic. As you can see, the rally point is set right here next to the scarabs. It gets out to protect the scarabs, so scouts cannot stay nearby the warriors for too long. They could have finished that one scarab, but they won't be able to do much else. Trying to chase the scouts here a bit with the warriors. Probably not that good of a decision, just need to keep them here. Well, they are not going too far away though, so as you can see, my playstyle on Necrons is completely different to what Bloody Monster or Master Yoba did, so... No turret also. If you build a turret, it's probably gonna keep you behind for too long. And I also mentioned it on the stream. I was surprised this squadron around my warriors for so long, and only one model died. All of them are like low. Okay, he's gonna lose some. 2 models died. Going for the summoning core as I see and expect heavy pressure. Double scout squads and force commanders annoying the hell out of me. You have to play Necrons to actually realize how annoying this is to deal with in the early game. The Necron Lord is on the way, and soon I will have enough to research the disruption field upgrade for the Necron warriors.
The enemy is attacking!
Defending objective.
Has begun.
What would you have me do?
Scouts in
Marine
position.
squad deployed. Emperors chosen.
Plus 70 income, plus 80 placed. It's gonna be up in about... I don't even know that the time frame for each generator build time. Like, really, legit, no idea how much it takes for each gen to build. I never read a website like to get myself informed on how much it takes to build this. Probably around 1 to 60 to 90 seconds, I assume. So that's gonna be plus 80 soon for me. In the meantime, I'm just going towards this point there. Instead of going there, I just go here, and I want to take this down.
Under fire!
On the other side, for All-Seeing Eye, the income is 92 to 0. He's getting his 3rd squad of Marines,
Defending objective.
and he wants to push hard in my base.
Victory countdown has begun.
I am making the Flayed ones at this point. I've got the Necrons warrior upgrade. Took down this LP1 and will decapture it. All-Seeing Eye pressuring me in the base. He forces me back. I have to teleport and push the Marines away from here. Using a turret to cause a bit of pathing, so I actually kill a Marine thanks to that. Always nice when it happens.
Make your request.
And jumping with the Lord in his base. I don't remember if I actually managed to destroy this gen. I do assume it will be destroyed, even if it's under the repair. How do I fight at home though? It does not look good for me. I cannot win this. Need at least a Flayed 1 squad here. If I want to win, I am floating instead. And I desperately want to get out my 4th squad of warriors. Like, I do believe a 4th squad of warriors. Actually, this is only gonna be the 3rd one for me. I probably lost a squad, which is really unfortunate. So I need at least 3 squads of warriors. That's the reason I am not getting the Flayed ones. Because you want to have at least 3 squads of warriors in this matchup. Okay, the generator is down there, the Lord is full HP, and I bring it back home. It's really intense here. All-Seeing Eye manages to take down 1 generator I have in my base, while my Lord and Flayed ones took down 1 of his gens. Obviously it's a bigger loss for me. But he loses a lot of infantry on retreat, so I'd say this gen paid off. I will just rebuild it.
Under fire.
97-0, so taking down that gen actually big time. It does not bring any income for a long time in terms of power. Delays his tier 2 by a lot. So the Necron Lord move with the Fade ones taking down the gen was really good. Do it when you can, guys. We'll get a Wraith also in case of annoying scouts to deal with them, and also for decaps. That's why you get Wraiths in tier 1. They can counter the scouts, or cultists, or other capping units, stealth suits. And I'm doing my best trying to keep this Lord at full HP, or close to full HP. All-Seeing Eye finally rebuilt his gen. His income is again back to stable, but thanks to that move, yeah, it gave me a huge advantage, like delaying his tier 2. That's actually a bigger deal than I thought when I did it. Going in here, the Lord is very low HP, but I have the Flayed ones, and I need some vision. That's why I push a bit deeper with this squad, because I needed vision to deploy my Flayed ones behind the Marines. And with the Flayed ones, I can win the fight. What a slaughter. The Lord now is safe here, he can take down the LP1. So far looks great. I like what I'm doing, and I will also do the tier 2 priority. On the other hand, All-Seeing Eye has a bunch of infantry, but he's in panic mode, getting pushed into his base. Add sniper rifles to the scouts, seeing this huge infantry mass, and it's definitely a good decision. His economy is about to go down to plus 74 if I decap this, which is great for me. I'm going tier 2. All-Seeing Eye does not have resources for tier 2. Very intense game so far, like it's been really action-packed, most of these games. It's crazy. During this transition, instead of floating, I decide to build my Forbidden Archive. Seeing this bunch of Marines running towards my base is a bit scary, so that's a thing to consider.
You are fortunate that I permit you.
Wait in the base, don't get out, because if you fight this with the warriors and without artifacts, Necron Lord has very low HP. One bad move and you're dead, you're out of the game. It's a very unforgiving matchup. As we've seen earlier in the video, it's harsh and brutal. Mistakes basically not allowed in here. Plus 18, plus 19 come for me going for the Greater Summoning Core. I'm feeling pressured by this bunch of Marines. That's the reason why I prioritize Greater Summoning Core, because I know his infantry right now wins my stuff. Like, legit, I have no chance if I'm getting out of the base in open field. I may have a chance if I fight under these LP2s, like double LP2 can fight in there easily, but if I get out in open field to fight this, I'm losing without double upgrade on warriors. I'm losing easily, the scouts are too much. The Wraith upgrade is here. I saw that All-Seeing Eye went towards the right, he decaps my point, I go to take his point instead. And by the time I reach here and take down that, I will have the teleport on the warriors to get back to my base and defend myself, because obviously I see what's coming and I'm sending the Lord back home. Like, the Lord has to always be aware of the situation on the battlefield. Having him at home, being ready to push back the Marines is really important. All-seeing eye probably saw that I teleported my warrior, so he runs away. Got my phase shift enabled here, because the Lord got stunned, about to die. Second upgrade for the warriors. It's not up yet, but it's incoming. And immortals. I am ahead tech-wise. Yeah, taking down that gen early game actually, a really huge deal. Helped me a lot in this game. Probably a must. If you can do it, do it. That actually was huge. The second upgrade for the warriors about to pop up. I'm pushing in. All-seeing eye sees this, and he has to run for his life. The immortals are here. We'll do some flayed ones, and maybe we'll also add the destroyers. Took this point down, and we'll also decap this one.
Taking heavy fire.
All-seeing eye has to wait for the choppy. He cannot compete at all against what I'm throwing at him here. He has to keep back. He's doing well by staying back. Don't even try. I'm jumping in using solar pulse, and his LP2 and armor is about to get annihilated. The choppy is not out yet, and all-seeing eye simply decides to quit. I had another squad in here. And he was left on 3 strategic points inside of his base. Do I have any destroyers on the map? No. Okay, I had also 1 destroyer. Yeah, that was too much to handle already. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. No chronometron this time. We went phase shift, same as on Fata Morga, as I recall. Works really well. And let's have a look at the post-game summary, even though he left prematurely without losing any infantry. He just gave up, sadly. Well, the last game for this video, and the last one I played against All-Seeing Eye in this matchup. Necrons versus Space Marines on Titan's Fall. Doing exactly the same opening as I did in the previous game. On Tranquility's end. In fact, I do believe this was like the opening in most of the games. Actually, no, I changed it. I will get this scarab very late, about the 4th minute or something. Prioritizing double Necron warriors and Necron lord. And this decision from me was really good, actually. I don't see what's coming yet, but look at this. Okay, I thought he will run towards my base. As I said, I do not remember the games. Let's make the field of view like this, so we can see better what's going on.
What is your will?
If 2 scouts will run in my base, it will be hell for scarabs. All-Seeing Eye does not do that. He goes to capture my point instead. And the outer one from his side. 4 scouts, force commander again. Not much happening by now. I see the squad of scouts. Don't care too much about them at this point. I'm just trying to protect my lovely scarabs. They are so cute. It's a sin not to take care of these cuties. Look at them. Beautiful. What a lovely game. I mean, how can you even hate Necrons looking at this? I don't get it.
Victory countdown has begun.
This is by far the most enjoyable faction to play in the game. For me, my favorite faction for a reason, although it's got its downsides, especially in the definitive edition with half of the map pool being anti-Necron. A very like, how do I even say it? Like, Relic simply decided to get rid of all the Necron-favored maps in the map pool, such as Velvet Duress, Frazier's Demise, Bloody Hell, Moonbase. All those maps have been deleted from the map pool, and yet not a single anti-Necron map was deleted from the map pool. All the Necron favor maps were deleted, and not a single anti-Necron map was eliminated. It's like such a big hate towards this faction. I really don't get it. A very hateful attitude. I'm not sure who from the community actually informed Relic to use this map pool. It's extremely unfair towards the Necrons. Extremely unfair. In Soulstorm Automat you had Moonbase, Bloody Hell, Velvet Duress, Frazier's Demise in the map pool for Necrons. So it actually like equalized the negative element.
You are fortunate that I permit you to bask in my glory.
Like Shrine of Excellion, Meeting of Minds, Outer Reaches, Quest, Triumph. I mean, come on, man. What are those maps? What a hateful attitude. Anyways, back to our game. Sorry for tripping away from this game for a second. Happens from time to time. I guess if you watch my channel you already know my pain points. It's like sometimes I do really complain a lot. I can't help myself. Don't take it close to the heart though. On Titan's Fall I decided to go for the Chronometron again. So in 3 out of 5 games I use Chronometron. In 2 out of 5 games I use Phase Shift. Fair enough. I guess I just forgot how good Chronometron actually is in the matchup. It is good, but it's a lot more risky than Phase Shift. Like I do still believe Phase Shift is the most goated early game Necron Lord artifact, and in late it's the Nightmare Shroud. If you can survive to that without Solar Pulse or Lightning Field, get the Nightmare Shroud. It's really, really good. Sometimes I use it against Dark Eldar. Playing standard here, building plus 90 economy. I want to play aggressively since I already have Chronometron. I have to make use of it or it was a waste though. So that is the reason why I'm moving into this place right here. Want to do an engagement and take down this point. Also took the point in there on my side, so map control wise I'm feeling great.
The enemy is attacking.
All-Seeing Guy wants to spam more tacticals or other assault marines, so he's researching population cap, squad cap increase. What a title. Going tier 2 now on plus 80, it's gonna be plus 90 soon, so I'm feeling great. Let's actually get the camera back to normal as we are used to play with it, so you can have a broader field of view, a better overview of what's going on. All-Seeing Guy's economy is also very good, 140-30. Which is basically equal compared to what I've got. I have like 4 squads of Necron warriors in here. I'm also taking the solar pulse, and I'm gonna use chronometron. Like this is how you typically would like to use chronometron. You jump when your Necron warriors are close to your opponent's infantry. You jump with the Lord, cast your chronometron and slow them down. A lot of marines have been killed in this fight. I do not win the fight though. I hit tier 2 and go for the Greater Summoning Core. Again, if you use chronometron, I believe in none of the games I did global upgrade. So that's one important element to notice. Getting the phylactery also. All-Seeing Guy clearly losing the fight in here, but he's not noticing this yet. He doesn't want to retreat. Or he starts to retreat way too late. I didn't even need Flayed Ones to win this. It's actually insane. The power of 4 squads of Necron warriors. Legit insane. A lot of people complaining about this tier 1.5 Necron push. It's indeed painful when it works, but you have to actually put a lot of effort in surviving to this phase of the game and being able to use it properly.
I do not appreciate my time being wasted.
Getting the Wraiths upgrade there and the Necron Warriors second upgrade. All-Seeing Guy is also tier 2. Gets the Bionics, the second one.
Position secure. Scouts ready.
Your assumptions are wrong.
Now this chronometron usage wasn't as good as the previous one, have to admit. But not bad either. All-Seeing Guy simply decides to quit. The disruption field was almost up for me, and he did not have even the sacred artifact or Chappie anytime soon. Well, I hope guys you learned something from the video, gameplay wise, history wise. If you would like me to do more of these, I have over 10,000 replays, which I could probably cast. Not all of them are my own games, but I do have like a lot of games that I play that nobody saw them, like against strong players. They are not fresh, they are from back in the day when I used to play more actively though, so no doubt a lot of people after watching this will say that these replays are too old, but I think it kinda proves the point. All-Seeing Guy played his best in all the games. The matchup is seemingly impossible for Necrons, but if you do a good job, still winnable. If you would like coaching in Dawn of War Definitive Edition, you can DM me in Discord. I will add my Discord to the video description. And if you want me to do more of these videos, more casting, with analytical insights, let me know. I will do it for you, free of charge. Well, that was it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, feel free to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, smash it, enable the notifications. And if you have any preferred matchups, Necrons versus X faction, let me know in the video description. I might actually compile something similar. So before we end this video, just to summarize on what we've witnessed. Unfortunately, I could not find like fresh replays between All-Seeing Eye and Bloody Monster for Vanilla Soulstorm. They only played those 11 games we watched, All-Seeing Eye leading 10-1, and against Bloody Monster 3-0 against Master Yoba, and me leading 5-0 as Necrons. Again, feel free to subscribe, DM me in Discord for coaching, enable notifications. You will also see when my live streams go up if you enable notifications on YouTube. I also post in Discord, in my Discord server. And what else I wanted to say, you can request similar type of videos. I might be able to do them in the weekend, especially these difficult matchups for Necrons. This is one of the most difficult for Necrons, and these three players, like the best three players in the world with Necrons and Space Marines. Anyways, that's it for today. Hopefully it was an enjoyable watch for the fans and a bit hard to cope for the haters, but it is what it is, guys. I will stop my yapping and just end this madness. See you next time. Bye bye.